Hey, yeah. How you doing? I just came to you for a real quick. I got some piping hot tea. Okay. Okay, let's talk about the Super Bowl and my reaction. Yeah. Let's talk about Wanda. Wandering Wanda. And this whole Popeye frog giving her, aka Missy Dissy, aka Lion Destiny. But see, the thing about, okay, shit, I'm about to talk about something. This is a preview. The thing about Destiny Lion versus Trisha Lion. Who is Trisha her besides Ken? We don't care about Ken like that. This girl lies can destroy. And that's what they say about the devil. Now, like I said, I was once a Christian, so I do know some Christian things. Or should I say some Christian sayings that black folks come up with because they want to cherry pick out the Bible. So I will say this. The devil comes to heal and destroy. And those are the kind of lies that the Popeye demon tells. Okay? So let me get on back to the Super Bowl real quick. I just want to say Kendrick Lamar. Okay? Everybody knows. I have not been always up on Kendrick, right? A lot of songs that he sung that I would hear on radio play, I did not know that was him. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would hear, things about the culture, things about, black people. Okay? And I was like, wait a minute. Who is this guy? That's Kendrick Lamar? What is the meaning behind all this? Now, I'm woke, honey. I ain't talking about that woke. Y'all, look. Y'all got to get out of how the word has been commandeered into the Caucasian culture. Because the word woke for black people never meant to make us liberals. Never meant to make us political. They have intertwined how we feel in this country with politics. Woke for us means to actually just simply be enlightened. Those of us who literally are digging for the truth. And when we pull the truth out, it is very ugly. And it is something that they very much want to stay hidden. So the Uncle Sam, Uncle Tom, Uncle whatever, it has a deeper meaning than what society wants us to believe. Okay. So what I was saying was, when I saw him my first time really listening to his lyrics was on the BET Awards. He was on the BET Awards like way back. And he y'all, my memory is serving me. He had on a blue jean outfit that night. Denim. Only it wasn't like blue jean, but it was blue jean material, but I think it was like faded black. And I was like, this guy is deep. And then I was like, because, everybody knows, shout out to Phaedra, that I love Tupac. And I liked Biggie too. The East Coast, West Coast war was West Coast for me because, for the simple fact, Tupac was over there. Okay? So I wouldn't say he's the second coming of Tupac, but I will say that at times, we need someone in the culture, and I mean black culture, okay? I'm specifically talking about us, okay? Because they not like us. It is, in black culture, sometimes we need someone who's out there not just making music, not just speaking to a generation to get his music into crossover streams, but to have somebody to speak to the people. And when you have someone like that, that sometimes has a tendency to go over into white culture, and then that makes the younger generation of white folks understand we standing on business on this. Okay, that's just like with let's say I would give the voice of the culture back then. I would give it to like somebody like Sam Cooke. You know, when Sam Cooke sings, he would always intertwine meaning into his songs. And the younger generation, and I'm not talking about of black folks, I'm talking about of young white folks, they would like gravitate towards that. And they like, you know, they saying something, and maybe, just maybe, what our ancestors did was wrong, right? Or somebody like who else crossed over? And I can't think of the name of the artist, but just hear me out. It's the song called Wake Up. Wake up, all the children. It's time to think. No more sleeping in bed. Let them know we're listening. We're thinking. Who sung that? The world is coming up. The world is in their hands. Oh, when we teach the children, teach them the very best you can, right? We gonna wake up. The world can't get no better unless if we just let it be. No. Those artists like that. I want to say that's Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah, I'm about to look that up. I'm not gonna go within and disrespect him and not say his name. Baby, your girl is right on the money. It was Harold Melvin and Blue Notes, but same thing. Okay? Because, so my point is to say that when you, snap, I forgot to turn it in. You can hear that doggone wheel spinning. Forgive me, y'all. But anyway, my point is, it's always in the music, right? The message is always in the music. Kendrick, that person who has the message for the people in the music. Now, of course, we're going to have our MAGA supporters, our Trump supporters, our Negroids who love Lil Wayne and thought that Lil Wayne could have got up there and held his breath control side-eye and held without smoking a blunt on the stage and be professional, which he is not. Remember his lyrics. He looks like drunk Uncle Ray Ray that's losing his hair but won't let go. And just cut it. You need to cut it. Okay. He is not a voice of the culture. He is not a voice of the people. We need someone in this atmosphere that we are in right now, to be a Kendrick, to be a Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes, to be a Sam Cooke, okay, to be a Tupac, okay. That's what we need in this environment now. Because, baby, if we don't have the music, what do we have? We have a Drake out there too busy trying to sell records and then realize that people were watching him, and then people needed a voice to let him know that we don't appreciate all the BS that he has been doing over the years. Okay? Kendrick did that. Because I had been saying, I said, something ain't right about Aubrey. This fella him. I don't know. That same rapping is good for some songs. All of them know. He backs off of a lot of hot, strong topics. Kendrick don't do that. Now I'm pretty sure. Y'all look, listen to me. Listen to me carefully. I know we about to, I'm waiting for that moment. Cause that Uncle Sam said, you know, Kendrick, don't do it. He said, somebody gotta do it. Don't you do it? No, somebody gotta do it. But anyway, my point is, look, had he conformed and listened to Uncle Sam in that moment, he wouldn't have done it. And I'm just scared that, like, the pressure with what's going on with so many people of the other side of my hand variety that's speaking out against his performance, I'm scared it's gonna come a time when he's gonna actually just conform and leave us out there hanging, those of us who understood his message from the get-go. Now, I hate the more, oh yeah, and the conversation is going on about Serena being petty. And no, Stephen A. Smith didn't get his wide gold mouth ass on TV and say that she needs to be left by her husband because she was up there being petty about Drake. Drake has done the absolute most in regards to this one. Okay? So, if she could get up there and wop, 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 do her stuff, wop, 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 and let her do her thing, I ain't complaining. Get it, Serena. Get it. Baby, that's the blackest I've seen Serena in the last 10 years. So, when I saw her and those toned legs up there in that extra blonde wig, we ain't gonna talk about that part, but let's just keep it at where it is. I was reverted back to the Serena that said, I don't give a fuck. Ooh, I miss her. That rebel. Yeah, but you know, sometimes when you go over there, you get immersed in that culture. And I'm going to say allegedly. Now remember, everything is alleged in my opinion. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell button. Because when I tell you it is good over here, it is good over here. Now, let's get back into the Destiny and Melody beef. Okay, we want, y'all, okay, I want people to use logic, because I've used logic before. I want people to use logic and say, how is Destiny telling the people that Melody performed sloppy tapping on her husband in the backseat of a limo, grooming the other people that were watching? Did y'all notice that Kimmy didn't say anything? Did I say that in my last video? If I did not, I should have. Go back there and check that video out. No, Melody did not deny it. But like I said in my previous video, I believe that Melody was coerced by her husband. I think that was in the period of time that Melody was willing to do just about anything to stay with that dude. Motel, hotel. Okay? She wanted her family. And I'm not saying whatever she did was right or wrong, because it ain't me. Ain't my fucking business. But I couldn't stand on business calling somebody a hoe who did that to her then husband. Okay? Then the groomer accuser had the audacity to say she used the wrong choice of word. Bitch, do you think about that at all? Period. That didn't cross your mind. That you using the word grooming, excuse me, wouldn't affect the people? Huh? Nothing? So that shows me that you are a true bobblehead. Ain't nothing up there. Nothing but ways to manipulate to get what you want and to elicit some type of reaction, negative or positive, as long as you have what you want. And what you want is attention. Baby, you're attention starved because of all the... This is the type of shit your counselor should be telling you. I'm giving it to you for free as a psychology major. Not your counselor that appears with you on TV. But I'm going to give it to you for free. This is the kind of stuff that your mama should have gave. And so you missing all of that. So when you see people in a positive relationship, your mission is to seek to destroy whatever that may be. But see, you don't have that kind of power, dear. You don't have that kind of money. Let's keep it a buck. You don't have that kind of reach. Let's keep it a buck and two. You just don't. All the things that you complain about are missing in your life. So I'm going to give it to you for free again. Go and get you a counselor that's going to call you out on your shit. Okay? Don't listen to Wanda Jean. Don't listen to Lolo's. However, you can listen to Dustin. Because even though they didn't mention the grooming thing in the Mr. Money, then this is all I'm going to mention. What I came up with from Dustin. Dustin completely talked about what was seen on the episode, right? And he's called you out. You throw things against the wall to see if it'll stick. And then it becomes so toxic that you can't backpedal your ass out of it. It's sick. It's a sickness. I hope that counselor that you said with Dion, down to the Mondays, or whatever y'all be talking about, I hope that ain't your end all be all. Because, baby, you need to go deep. Way deeper. You got to work out those mommy issues, honey. Real quick, like. Because that's what you wanted Mel to do for you. Everybody's like, oh, she want to get in her skin. Oh, she's so jealous. Blah, 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 blah. I've seen it too many times in the foster care system. She needed Melody to trauma bond with her. She needed Melody to pick up the pieces. She was looking for a mother bond with Melody, not a trauma bond. Okay? She wanted Mel to carry her on her back, the thing that her actual mother was supposed to do. She saw the relationship with Mel and her kids, Mel and her mom, and it was a situation where she felt like, I need this woman in my life, and I can't let go of this relationship. And now that Mel has done the same thing that her mama did to her, yep, one left the friendship, one left the parentship. Now that she's done those things, now she wants to lash out. And this is a child's temper tantrum that this woman is having. And for me, I believe that this is going to cause a very, very detrimental consequences. Y'all. Now let me talk about Wanda Jean. And I'm not going to speak on a whole lot with Wanda Jean. Because we all know that she ain't wrapped too tight. Okay? That girl said, when she was talking about revenge, she was saying pom-pom. Pom-pom. She was saying, instead of saying dream, she was saying green. She said, and stood on business and said that Melody performing oral on her husband in the back of their limousine was Mel being a hoe. If she didn't tell Marsour, Mr. Top Rosso to come and join them, then that indeed was not inappropriate as far as being a hoe. No, it might have been inappropriate to the eye because you're like, what is she doing? Oh, man, that is disgusting. Don't do that in front of us. That's a private thing. Okay? She probably got up off her knees and said, hey, I'm just doing it for my husband. You know, Martell like the head, girl. That's why I call oh girl, slob on the knob like corn on the cob. She stayed gapping her mouth open. And then we got this silly conflation of events that say, well, and they said that Mel wasn't giving him sloppy toppy. Mel has repeatedly in interviews and everything that you could possibly see her in, even on the show, stated that they had a healthy sex life. She said these words, I had to be doing something right. We got 4 kids. 4 and impossible. I consider the one that went on to glory, that was surgically removed, another kid. Even though that kid went on to glory, I just got something to tell you. It still takes, even if it was surgically removed, it still takes getting booty doo to get it. Y'all didn't know that? Wanda went on a tirade about this woman. I don't know if it's because of Mel's fans that she did this or what. Your daughter stated on stage that the information that she put out was told because of Martell. I'm not even sure if your daughter still has an issue with Mel like that. I think it's you. And I honestly think that there is something lacking in you, Wanda Jean. I'm talking to Wanda Jean. That's causing you to have so much hate for this one. Absolutely, positively no reason other than the fact that you wanted to take up for Destiny, I guess. Destiny did what she did. That is no reflection on you. Keep on. She gonna latch on to your ass like she latched on the Mel. And when I tell you that leeches are hard to get off, you ain't gonna want it. You ain't gonna want the vampire sucking out all, depleting you all your fluids. Y'all, come on now. Listen to me carefully. This woman is a vampire. She has no, look. Me working in the foster care system. These types of people build up the type of wall that you can't even penetrate if Jesus came back. You can't ever give them enough love because it's missing from the core. The mama. Did y'all see Angie K? Even though her mother passed away. Well, technically, I put it this way. Still substance abuse, right? Passed away of substance abuse. Look at Angie K. Even though Angie K has a husband and a wife. I'm sorry, a husband and a wife. Oops. Oh, I'm not saying Sean is switched down real fast. I didn't say that, but that I did have a slip of the tongue then. But what I'm saying is when those things are missing, you can tell if you have a psychological eye. If you study these things, if you study human behavior. And That's why in some ways I do feel sorry for this. I can't stand her because she's a very dangerous person. And I think Dustin said the same thing. Y'all, don't quote me because I'm not sure, but I believe he said something about like the type of things that she does just to see if it'll stick. That becomes very dangerous. And if he didn't say it, somebody said it. And whoever said it, I'm agreeing. But what we have to understand is she has no core. She has no core of understanding of how people relate to people. Her ideas are very jaded. She is emotionless. You won't be able to penetrate this woman. She needs very, 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 very deep, extensive therapy, in my opinion. So, Wanda Jean, you be careful. You be careful with your mouth. Don't get in trouble for that lady. And I don't give two shakes of rattlesnakes about Wanda Nunn talking ass. But that ain't the one you need to be defending. You think that you defending your daughter through her, the same lady who brought the man who actually came up with the idea of the threesomes. The man that called your daughter a hoe and saw her giving sloppy top in the back of the Buick and watched her do the things that she did with men. Melody didn't bring that out. We didn't know that until he did it. But all of your smoke was directed at Mel. And something ain't right with you. Tick, 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 tick. Right up there. Shout out to Wendy Will. Some tick, 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 tick booming in your head. Because if you couldn't see that, Melody had no smoke for your kid on that episode. But for some reason, your mind was hyper-focused on Melody. If you don't want Melody's fans to have anything to say to you, then you should have stayed out of that. Because that had absolutely nothing to do with your daughter. Period. And I asked you that. I asked that in the live. I'm like, well, and what does this have to do with Mel again? All of this you talking should be directed at Motel Hotel. The fuck? Lady, you are special needs. Not wrapped too tight. And we could see it in your vocabulary. Baby, sometimes when people are cuckoo, if they speak, shout out to Ted Bundy. If they speak eloquently, you don't see the crazy. But you have the crazy all wrapped up into your vocabulary, the way you speak, the way you view the world. And shout out to Marcella, because, hey, for some reason, Marcella has a deep relationship with you. I don't understand how y'all could relate in a conversation. Because my kids, I'll be sitting there looking at you, and you be talking, and my kids will be constantly correcting you. Miss Wanda, that's not how to say that. Miss Wanda, don't say that like that. Because my kids correct me, because I corrected them. See, I gave them what you should have gave Tisha. Boom. So, back to Marcella. I'm like, you know, you talking to this lady, y'all have a relationship. What the hell are y'all talking about? I could not. Wow. And Marcella said that's her ace boom cool, so we're gonna roll with that. But child, I don't know. I don't know how you could relate over there. Because I couldn't be her friend. The way she formulates ideas. What the hell? Where you coming up with this stuff? Did you just make like Destiny? Well, maybe the reason why you and Destiny cool because y'all have a lot in common. I don't know. But the way you talk, you were raised by your mother. So what's your problem having to grow up with your child? Is that what it was? You being a prepubescent adolescent parent. Is that what happened? Yeah. Okay, so and when I say Marcella, y'all look, okay? Me and Marcella go back and forth down to her in her chat. And I'm gonna tell you something that Marcella did that ain't nobody else ever done besides Tay. And I'm a loyal person. I'm what you call a Scorpio, a real, okay? That lady, me and her were going back and forth in her chat. I bullshit you not. I'm fighting for my life over there, trying to get her chat people to see that sometimes y'all are doing the same thing that y'all accuse the millimeters of doing. Just going too far, not using logic, not using reason, not being able to see past your own ass to understand that some of these things that these people are doing to Melody on that show is wrong. And so she says, simple as this. Y'all be good down there in the chat. Reality at Diva D is a content creator. Shout out to her. Go follow her channel. Okay. And me and Tay agree on most things. But I put a post up on Facebook and I just simply asked the question. I was asking a question. Do you think Ariane would come on the show and replace Melody? And here they come. You know, Tay was on there. Replace? What do you mean replace? I didn't mean could do the same thing that Mel could do on the show. I didn't mean to come on the show and be everyone's target. I didn't mean her coming on the show and kissing up to Carlos. I didn't even mean her marrying Martell, which I don't think is gonna happen. I meant in the context as if Mel would leave. And when I say as if Mel would leave, at the time I didn't know Mel was leaving. It was just one of those posts that content creators put up in the post. And then I put it up in Facebook to ask people, will there be someone that could come on the show, not replace her, but involves you to the point that you want to watch? Not replace in that way, but take the place of, which is replace. That word triggered them. The word replace, it triggered them. It did. And I'm like, what the hell? Another couple is going to come on the show, and they might add another person to come on the show. Somebody who is just as controversial. The show is going on. I miss Melody. And then I tried to, and this is how I know when you're hyper-focused on one side or the other and you can't bend. Because I was also down in the chat and on Marcella's channel saying these words. I buy both products. I use Stormy's product. And I'm going to call Stormy ass out when she's wrong. And I'm going to call Mel's ass out when she's wrong. But the millimeters in the chat was like, oh, you over here, you know, kissing up to them now. Okay, no. Nope. None of that. Then you had somebody told me, you're never fair. You're never fair. You always on Melody's side. No. Nope. I'm on the side of right. I'm on the side of right. And when I see wrong, like accusing somebody of grooming, it ain't no part of my mind that can formulate and agree with that shit. Period. Wanda Jean, I'm talking directly to you. Did you hear that Pop-Eyed Demon come out and say that she was wrong? And use the wrong choice of word? Will you do the same thing? Will you back off the bullshit that you put out the other day? Last night, I believe it was. Would you back off what you said? Because she did. Now you left out there hanging, looking like a damn fool. And with that, I'm going to close. Come on in. Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. If you want a fair and balanced analysis of love and marriage, Huntsville, I'm your girl. I am your girl. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Like, share the video. Because why? Sharing is indeed caring. As I do when I close, I'm going to talk about deuces.